Granddaddy told me this. I used to listen to him. I was a little fellow, but I guess he liked it that there was somebody that would listen to him. And he said that he used those sponge fishermen to help him know how the weather was going to be. He told me that Greeks had been sailors and seamen since way before history almost. He said they could go anywhere. They didn't need a compass. They could just follow the stars. And so they knew everything, he said. And anyway, he said when his barometer would start to fall, of course they didn't know that's the only way they knew a storm was coming, when the barometer would start to fall. And he'd watch those Greeks, because they're watching the barometer too. And Granddaddy'd watch his barometer and then see what the Greeks were doing. And he said, if it looked like there's going to be a big storm, they'd pull anchor and come right up here, lined up like on parade, and then they'd anchor right off the lighthouse. And they'd continue to watch the barometer. They'd know enough by then to know there's going to be a storm, but you never knew if it was a big one or a little one or what. But Granddaddy said he'd watch his barometer and go look out the door and see. He says the trick was when they'd start pulling anchor out of this mouth of the river and start going upriver, he said it's time to hunker down and batten the hatches. Because 9 times out of 10, a hurricane would be coming through here. But you know, if you just watched your barometer, you wouldn't know if it's going to be, unless it was really falling, fast. You wouldn't know. You know it's going to rain or blow or tropical storm or whatever. But when the Greeks would go up the river, it was a hurricane. So.